Hey y'all, it's Ashley. I want to say lots of love and many blessings in the Fair Use Act. You can find all the details down below. But a very special thank you to Peter, C.D. Martha, Whitty Harris, and Cynthia D. Smith. Cynthia D. Smith bought me this most beautiful caftan. I love it. I love it. Thank you. And then C.D. bought me the matching beautiful fuzzy slippers. God bless y'all. I love you for thinking of me. I had never before, but maybe one time I tried experimenting with an Amazon wish list. But people kept asking me if I had one. So I created one. And these kind people went and got me these gifts. God bless y'all. I can't say it enough. Thank you for being there for me. Your support, encouragement, prayers, and good vibes and well wishes. They mean everything to me. And they're working. Glory to God. And this Mickey Mouse folder holds every card that Miss Celeste sends me. She sends me 1 to 2 cards every week encouraging me with prayer, with fasting, with encouragement, inspiration. I love her. She's an earth angel. Thank you, Miss Celeste. With all my heart, thank you. You know I love you with everything in me. And my beautiful friend Peter. He's so super creative, you guys. If you knew what he did for a living, your jaws would hit the ground. He's just that amazing. Truly. I'll just put it this way. If you see a design or something, a couture, he's behind it somewhere, somehow. He's just that amazing. Anyway, he's the one that creates these pictures. He takes time out of his life. He stays up night after night. I've calculated his time. He's up at night doing this for me, helping me in my videos. When he's not obligated. He doesn't owe me anything. I love him with all my heart, and he's been there for me. I love you, Peter, honey. You know this. I would love to see him sell these pictures. Because you know some magazine, some rag mag would pick these up in a heartbeat. I just can't brag on him enough. I love him and I thank you so much, Peter. Lord, you guys, I can't leave my precious Ed out. He is an amazing florist. Look at his arrangements. They're beautiful. He does that as a pastime hobby, y'all. Can you imagine? He's truly the most beautiful person I've ever met inside and out, aside from Miss Celeste and a few others. He's right up there with them. Ed, you know I adore you, I love you, and I appreciate your friendship, honey. Okay, my loves, I ran into the store today, and I found a bullying report bombshell. It's worse than anyone knows. The shocking truth about tantrums, berating staffers, demanding royal jewels, and secret payoffs. And William begs the Queen to strip their titles, their royal titles. We're talking about who? Meg'S. And she made 4 staff members quit on the spot. Let's get it a little deeper inside. I'll open it up and read some things. And there's a very good reason I've chosen this subject to speak on, because now she's trying to bully up on Harry. Harry's desperately trying to get home. He wants to get into that little castle thing they built, or I'm sorry, they bought. It used to be a restaurant hotel, and now they're trying to do something with it. They've been working on it for about 3 years. Anyway, I think that's where he wants to go and live the rest of his life. That or South Africa. And she's not having any of it. She's bullying up on him. She's causing him huge stress, of course. But he put himself in this position. How in the world could he absolutely fault anyone but himself? Let's get on with it, y'all. Really fast, she actually made Best of the Week. Stars Wow and White Hot looks. I just don't get it. It says Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. The brunette beauty chose a sophisticated yet stylish Valentino ensemble for the Invictus game. She accessorized with a coordinating clutch from the Luxe Fashion House. We're talking about $25,000 outfit here, and they're scratching for money. Come on, girl, get with the program. If we got, rice and bean money, let's stick to rice and bean couture, fake tour. You can look good for $25. That's a fact. It depends on what store you shop. I like Shein myself. But anyway, there's my ADD. Lord, I was about to burst out in a song, Buttermilk Biscuits by Sir Mix-a-Lot back in the 80s. Let's get on with this, y'all. My brain is crazy. Okay, what it's saying is, in March of 2021, just 5 days before Meghan and Harry decided to sit down for their now famous tell-all CBS interview, British newspaper published 2 stories accusing her of bullying staff members at Buckingham Palace. In shocking accounts, former and current employees told the Times Meghan had humiliated them and was guilty of emotional cruelty and manipulation, while Meghan was quick to deny the claims, saying she was saddened by the attack on her character. The palace swiftly launched an investigation into the allegations, and on the 30th of June, royal officials revealed that they'd completed their probe, but wouldn't publicly share their findings. Now why? Anyway, even though exactly what is held, make sure I didn't run out of room, what is held in the bombshell bulletin report will never be known. Insiders are now revealing to Star what really went on between Meghan, 40, and staff members behind the palace doors. They said that insiders are telling all about Meghan Markle's reign of terror behind these palace walls. I'm getting the hiccups. Anyway, excuse me, you guys. My apologies. Even though exactly what is held in the bombshell bulletin report will never be known, insiders are now revealing to Star what really went on behind the palace walls, palace doors, and staff members are making sure to tell the truth. Meghan is a boss from hell, one said. Now that's a huge statement. Noting that employees nicknamed her Duchess Difficult over her diva behavior. It's worse than anyone knows. She's a total nightmare to work for. And I've heard that from other people, not just royal staff members, but photographers. I've heard that in the past and read it. According to the insider, Meghan was a perfectionist with impossibly high standards after marrying into the royal family in 2018. Nothing was ever good enough for her, the insider says. When she didn't get her way, everyone would know about it, and she would scream and have full-blown tantrums. There were definitely raised voices, adds the insider. There's talk she would also demand to wear royal jewels and refuse to carry her own luggage. Employees dropped like flies on Meghan's watch. She fired some staff members on the spot, oh my lord, and at least 4 employees were forced to quit right then and there because of her actions. Dishes the insider. Staffers were routinely called in during the middle of the night. Can you imagine? And Meghan expected them to work ridiculous hours without overtime. She was a massive micromanager who would be checking in on them every 5 minutes, says the insider. She made her employees' lives unbearable. One of her more alarming allegations of bad behavior during her short-lived reign at the palace came from Meghan and Harry's former communications secretary, Jason Kno. In October 2018, he made a formal complaint to the head of Buckingham Palace's HR department about Meghan. I'm very concerned that the Duchess was able to bully 2 PAs, personal assistants, out of the household in the past year. He reportedly wrote, the Duchess seems intent on always having someone in her sights, he added, noting that he'd seen report after report from employees who had witnessed unacceptable behavior toward one staffer in particular. Hush money. Royal officials have said that they aren't sharing any findings from the investigation, which was intended to shed light on how the palace handled the complaints about Meghan, not to verify the bullying reports. In order to protect the privacy of those who participated, the review has been completed and recommendations on our policies and procedures have been taken forward, quote unquote, a palace spokesperson said in a statement. But the insider alleges some disgruntled employees were secretly paid off to avoid further scandal. It was the easiest option, explains the insider. Harry, who's set to publish his memoir in 2022, threatened to rip the lid off the monarchy and cause irreparable damage if Meghan was somehow thrown under the bus. So in the end, the appropriate measures had to be taken. As the insider, the whole royal family just wants to move on with their lives. No love has been lost. Prince William and wife Kate Middleton, both are 40, are fed up with anything related to Harry and Meghan. They were unimpressed by their lack of effort during the Platinum Jubilee, only showing up to 2 events, says the insider, while in the UK in early June to celebrate Queen Elizabeth II's 70 years on the throne. Harry and Meghan attended the Troop in the Colour Parade at the National Service of Thanksgiving at St. Paul's Cathedral, where they were reportedly booed by the crowd outside. How can they expect any different, you guys? How? Both the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge feel Harry and Meghan should have their royal titles revoked. They've begged the Queen to strip them of their titles, says the insider. For now, their pleas are falling on deaf ears. The Queen has drawn the line, says the insider of the 96-year-old. She just wants peace. I understand this. We all do. However, if she really wants peace, She will revoke their royal titles. She will take away any kind of benefit that they still have an earning to, or not an earning towards, but an access to. It's not fair, okay? And it makes the UK, it makes the Queen look extremely weak in my eyes. I understand she may be playing this long game, but let's get on with this. Enough is enough. How much more drag through the mud can she go? Nobody is taking anything the Queen is doing or saying. Her actions are just not matching up to, let the punishment fit the crime. That's how I feel. If they're going to sit there and use and abuse and speak ill of the royal family, take the royal titles. Let the punishment fit the crime. It's just ridiculous. And it's really, truly in my heart of hearts, and I hate to say it, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it's making the Queen look extremely weak. There is something that they know that's absolutely detrimental to the royal family, and she is scared to death, backed in a corner. That is my personal opinion. People can say, well, she ain't scared of nothing. She's this, that, and the other, and she's done this for 96 years, 70 years, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I get it, okay? I understand this. However, if you're going to react, react. If you're going to punish, punish. If you're going to revoke, revoke. Don't sit there and tickle their cracks with a feather. It's just not cool. It's not a good look for her. Okay, we all want peace. But the best way to get her peace is cut them loose. Cut them loose and let them go. Enough's enough. She's sitting there demanding things in the middle of the night from staffers, from human beings. And she calls herself a humanitarian. She had humiliated 4 staffers to the max, to the point that they just dropped like flies. They quit on the dime. These people have families, and most of these people, believe it or not, are born into this position. Their families did it before them, and they're going to do it, and their families will do it after them. If that's, they keep the cycle going. I just think it's really sad, and I think that Meghan needs a reality check, as does Harry. He needs a rubber room. It's a mess, y'all. All of it's a mess. I want to thank you for being here with me, and thank you again for your prayers, your well wishes, your good vibes. I love y'all so much. You've absolutely encouraged me and supported me, uplifted me, inspired me. You've done it all. And for that, I'm super grateful and always will be. I'll see you soon. We'll talk fast. Stay safe. Be blessed. And know that I truly love you.